What are we doing today, honey?
We are going to make house-made corned beef. So we've got all these wonderful spices and beautiful Celtic sea salt.
Yep, right here.
And all the things you need for basically corning spices.
Yes, our favorite thing to do, corning. So what we've got here for the spice blend that we're going to be doing is we've got some cardamom, which probably seems unlikely for making corned beef, but a little cardamom flavor is a really nice ingredient to include. And also a touch of cinnamon, even though you are not like into the cinnamon part, right?
But I know you always
Cinnamon.
want those flavors, and we can, you know what, a little cinnamon.
Holiday
it's gonna be
spices?
fine.
You're
It's
gonna
a little
be okay.
compromise.
We're gonna be okay. We're
It's
gonna be
a little
okay.
compromise.
Well, it is, and we got some things you do like. We've got some chili flakes from Chili de Arbol. This is from Holly's
Beautiful.
Homegrown. They're beautiful. And then there's some mustard seeds, which is pretty classic.
Oh yeah.
So you want the mustard seed in there. And then I decided to put two different types of peppercorns. We got black and we have pink. Why not? Add some color.
Oh
Isn't that
yeah.
pretty?
It's gonna be.
We could get green too, but I think that's fine because we got some other kind of greenish things. This is some spices that I toasted a few days ago. So basically it's a combination of coriander, caraway, and fennel seed. So the fennel is also a little departure, but
Gotta have the caraway
Yeah.
in this.
and these have already been toasted, so we're not going to include this in toasting spices. We are going to
Unless
toast
you want
these
to
other
double
ones.
toast.
We could double toast, but I think we've
A lot of people triple toast.
True, that's true. But I'm going to actually set this aside so I don't double toast. So I'm going to put it over here. And then we have juniper berries and then some
Bay leaves.
bay leaves, which we won't toast.
6 bay leaves.
6 to be exact. You could do 7. You could do 5.
And
Just get some.
a lot of people in this recipe classically, because the salt, it's a lot of salt. To kind of tone that down, you usually would put brown sugar or cane sugar.
Yes.
You see that if you read the label on if you buy a good corned beef in the store, or if you've had somebody do it at a butcher,
Right.
they actually put quite a bit of sugar
They
because there's
do.
a lot of salt. So to balance it, we're trying to kind of be mindful of people who want to do less sugar. So we're seeing if we can get away with doing a half a cup of, this is a nice spiced apple juice.
Yeah. Spiced apple
It's
cider.
not sweet, no extra sugar, but we're thinking ratio-wise, that's gonna
probably gonna be
maybe
enough.
take the edge off the, if you didn't
The
do it, would it be
saltiness
too
and the-
salty? I don't know.
I don't know. But
We're gonna
you know,
find out.
We're going to find out. So we're going for it. So we're going to start by toasting our spices. So we'll toast juniper berries first. And then I'll add to that. Let's do the kind of the
Yes.
round things first. So
Yeah.
we've got the juniper berries, the peppercorns, and the mustard seeds. The round things first.
Yes.
And then once you get those toasted, I'm going to actually set the apple juice aside, and these leaves won't get toasted. The salt doesn't get toasted, and this, remember, has already been toasted. But we want these 3 things toasted next. Once you're
Okay.
done with that, we'll put it in a mortar and pestle.
Yep.
Okay? So it doesn't take that long to toast. Doesn't that look beautiful? Like, I want a photograph of just that.
You just gotta, you don't want to put it into a ripping hot pan because you don't want to burn them. So just kind of a medium heat at the most.
How do you know
And
they're
then-
ready?
Well, they start to jump.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start to jump. They get a little jiggly.
And also you can, there's a visual cue, but also, obviously, once you toast these types of things, or just do this in a dry pan, you smell it.
Yes.
It's like, oh my God, what's going on? There's something going on here.
There's something going on. We've awakened these spices.
Yeah.
You think that's good? Almost?
No, just maybe another minute or so.
All right.
And during that minute, we can give informative dialogue.
We can do informative dialogue about why we love the corn. You know, corning reminds me of our kitty cat, Cornelius.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yes. Our first cat was named Cornelius.
Yes.
So we called him
The first
Corn
one.
for short. Oh, he had so many names.
Oh, I know. So this is in honor of Cornelius, our little
Yeah.
Lucas. So, oh,
Look,
Wait,
see,
did you see that move?
Look,
Take a look.
It's
Oh my
happening.
God, they're
Okay,
alive.
one just
They're
jumped
alive.
out.
Okay, that means they're ready.
I
When
think
they
that's
start
enough.
jumping out, then don't turn that off because
I'm
we gotta
not going
touch
to.
these other
I'm
ones.
just going to turn it down so I don't.
I have this for you, so you
Crisp.
can guide them into the mortar. Here, I'll help you. It takes 2 people to do this. Okay,
Ordinarily, it takes about 6 people. Okay, let's get the other things in it. There's that crucial cinnamon stick.
That crucial, your favorite, honey. Oh man.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so here's something. Don't take a deep breath. Don't take a deep
Oh, I
breath,
know,
honey.
I know.
Because
Blew your head off.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, okay. This doesn't take long. This takes like 30 seconds. Like right now it's done.
Yeah.
I would say let's get all, here, I'll help you guide that in.
Hang on. Oh my God.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay, we're done.
Ready? Just
Get
don't
it in.
inhale.
Don't inhale. Don't inhale.
Okay.
Okay, now I would say bring that pan back. Let's put this one, because this is big.
All right.
Those of you who...
He can keep going.
He can
Okay.
keep a little going, and then we're just going to move the dust.
So, nice little, teaching moment is if you're toasting red chili flakes,
Wear a mask.
you don't want those to go up your nose.
No. So if there's any random
Just a few
coughing,
of those, it's fine. You don't have to, those got enough, I think.
Okay, so I'm getting very dosed.
Yeah.
Just let this do this for a minute.
Yeah.
Now, if you hear either of us coughing, it's
Don't
because
worry.
we're actually experiencing this moment.
Yeah.
This is not FX. This is actually happening. And then let's move him aside. Oh, did you see him move? He moved.
No?
So the heat is working.
Okay.
Let's go. Put him in.
Really? Okay.
Oh, you can leave him in longer. I mean, I think he's toasted enough. You could
Yeah,
burn
but-
it, but we're not going to do that. Okay, so
Okay.
this is the part that takes a little bit of carefulness. I just place the pestle in.
Don't do any deep inhalation. That's the idea.
Okay. Take deep, slow inhales and exhales.
Turn your head away when you want to
Turn
inhale.
your head away. And then press and crush. I'm going to let you do this for a second, Jeff, while I
Okay.
step away and get one more ingredient I forgot.
Okay.
Be careful.
I know. I could smell it over there. It's like, oh boy. Well, it's gonna be. It's already smelling kind of like corned beef, and there's no beef.
No. Now, if you've ever seen these spices, they don't turn into a powder. They just are broken up. We can put the other ones in.
These guys?
Yep.
Okay, so these are the pre-toasted blend.
Pre-toasted blend
That's
goes
a
there.
custom blend. Okay, it's looking great.
Okay, and then crush the leaves in, and then I'll add
The bay leaves
the bay leaves go in.
in.
And then we're just gonna add some ginger. Stir
Ginger.
that in. And then we just kind of, you can break up the leaves with your hands.
Yeah, or it doesn't matter because they're gonna just be, doing their thing in the liquid. All right.
I'm coming back. Now, okay, you place them in the bowl.
Okay.
So you
Just a
place the
moment.
spices in the bowl.
Hang on.
I
I'm
did
doing
walk
it.
away, so I don't know if you heard me. So go ahead and place them in there, and then I'm gonna add some water. Okay, that goes in there, and then we add salt.
Salt.
So this is the brine happening here. So let's get that a little more, so you guys can see what's happening. Okay, and then we're gonna add water. So you add about a gallon of
Turn
water.
it on.
So Okay. And then we add
Apple juice.
apple juice,
Or the spice cider.
the spice cider, and then we just bring this to a boil. And
Give it a
then,
little-
give it a little stir. So it's like you're making this crazy spiced tea, but, well, no, it's like you're making
Well,
a
it's
brine.
kinda- yeah.
Not a spiced tea, because it's
Well-
very, very incredibly salty.
Well, yeah.
So bring it to a boil, and then turn it off and let it cool off completely. Don't add your meat in here at this point. This is our brine. We're gonna cover the meat with this. Should be pretty easy.
Yeah, the next part will, once this is cool, we're gonna
do it.
We're gonna put
You're
it
gonna
into
see us
a
do it.
large Cambro,
Where's our Cambro?
it's one of these guys. Oh. See one of these big boys
Oh, that's huge.
with this big lid?
Look at that.
So the brisket goes in here, and once this is cool, you put it in there, you cover it, you put it in the fridge for
Yeah.
7 days-ish.
7 days.
7 to 10.
You can go 5 to 7, 7 to 10. It depends on how pink you want the beef, because it will turn pink.
Yeah.
That's the color of your corned beef, and this is how you do it. So you could buy it at the store, sure, but you don't have any control of what goes in it. We put Celtic sea salt in there. We toasted our spices, and we didn't add sugar. And I'm about to cough, but that's the only price you pay. Is you might get a little irritated by the spices, but I sort of see that as it's like a spice supplement.
Right. And really the whole idea is you really want to corn most things. Like once corn comes back into season, we're gonna actually do corned corn.
Ooh,
Just so that you can say corned corn.
corn.
Yeah.
So tune in next time. Actually, momentarily, after this cools, we'll be back to show you how to put the rest of it together. All right.
Yep. Okay, see you in a little bit.
See ya. Bye. All right, so our brine is finished, and it's nice and cool.
Yep.
Nice and cool.
And then we have our Cambro of the beef.
We have the camber of the beef. So this is a really interesting part of this video. So
There's 2 big slabs.
2 giant slabs. So you can see this one and that guy. And
Wow.
yeah, there's quite a bit of fat. You could trim it.
That's not that much though, actually.
You know, it's good because the fat gives it flavor. So go for it.
You trim it at the end too.
This takes a lot of skill right
So
here.
we're gonna try to not splash too much.
And
because then you get
all that in.
all that in.
Doesn't
Oh,
this smell
there's the
good,
flat.
honey?
I don't know.
Don't you love the smell of it?
I'm not sure.
It's very spicy.
But this is the
And
brining
salty.
liquid going into the beef.
And I think
The corn.
you might need a thing to scrape it in. So let's grab this guy. And I'll
Get all those.
all those spices. And this is going to sit in this spice bath, the brine, for, well, potentially
7 days.
7 days. And we could even go longer if we feel like having our celebrating St. Patrick's Day on the weekend. 'Cause
I think that's what we're gonna do.
I
I
think
think we
so.
have to at this point.
Well, because there's work and all manner of things on
Okay.
Thursday, the 17th. So I think we're going to keep it simple on Thursday, and we'll do our big...
So that's completely
Corned beef
submerged.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then
You just put the cover on, and that's it. Then keep it in the fridge and brine it for 7 days. You can go as low as 5 days if you want to have, would want to make
Mild.
this and just, yeah, but you know, I think it's a pretty strong brine, so I think it will have plenty of flavor within 5 days. But 7 to 10 gives it, I think, the optimal, or at least the richest flavor. But, yeah,
Yep.
so that's what we've got for you. We'll be back in 7 days. Just
fascinating.
kidding.
Fascinating.
All right. We'll see
See
you
you
soon.
later.
Bye.